So hello everyone, I'm on the name. Welcome to my review of My Hero Academia episode 24 season 2. First of all, I'll say, so the preview of next week's episode, there's a great scene there of Shigaraki, and that's one of the creepiest scenes I've ever seen in my life in a manga. So I hope to God they're gonna make that scene justice. But we'll see. I'll be surprised because the manga is very, very gruesome at some part, how the artists draw it, and especially now the latest chapter. But yeah, it's an image that is insanely crazy. I'm excited to see if they can make it justice in the anime. Anyway, the fight. The episode was really, really good. I mean, the episode was amazing, but I don't have much to say actually, in a way, right? Because it's super intense, great action. It's all the way through, and it's not much actually to kind of review. I mean, the few points we can point on, right? So mainly, we have that. Okay, so Deku has his problem. He's like, oh, Kasha, no, you can't fight All Might and so on. And of course, Bakugo is like, oh, I hate you, and pride and so on. So they each have their own kind of faults. So they have their own sins and virtues, and they're fighting about that. And All Might is kind of the evil super boss that he obviously is taking easy on them, but also isn't really. So it's like, otherwise it's like a really, really good battle, right? And it has some cues and so on. So first of all, of course, Bakugo hates Deku. We all know that for many different reasons, many factors. Mainly, I think one of the obvious reasons why he hates him, of course, is that he was a quirkless loser he protected, right? So, I mean, they were best friends when they were kids, and Kashan usually protected Deku, right? Because he was bullied and so on. And then he turned into bully himself, but it always is kind of weird. It's actually in a way, though. But generally, though, he did that. Well, he started hating Deku because he was so nice to Bakugo, even just like, why are you asking me? I was supposed to protect you, so try to protect me, right? Of course, it's episode 1. You shouldn't try to save me. And it's kind of obvious for him that either he was like hiding his quirk, or it's something fishy, right? He knows that it's like All Might. He knows that it's something fishy with that. So obviously he's just jumping up there for nothing is pressing him. So I really like the comment from All Might. It's kind of quickly said there, but it was a great comment. I was like, but don't you see, Bakugo Shonen? Don't you see, Shonen? It's way easier for Deku to grow so quickly. Like, you are stuck by seeing his growth makes you, stagger and so on. But he was level 1, and you were level 50 when you started the school. So obviously he's growing faster. It's a great line actually, because that usually happens in every sport, right? I mean, if you can jump 2 meters high, and someone else can only do 1 meter, and you started and you're gonna start increasing your 2 meter to like 2.5 or something. That's really hard, because you're already at such a high level of jumping. You're just very, 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 very high, and the other guy is like 1 meter, is nothing. So you can easily go up to like 1.5 meters or something in like a month of training. Or I don't know, but like something like that. Yeah, it's much easier if you're really on the bottom to get that depth. When you're at the top, it's much harder. And obviously the Bakugo isn't at the top though, so it's more like he is, I don't know, 1 meter, and Deku is like nothing, like 0, right? I think 2 meters is the maximum. It's like to get to the maximum, you can see be twice as good, but yeah, and obviously he's now at 800 or something centimeters. It's very close to you, yeah. It's like getting close to you, and you feel that. But obviously it's easy for him to get close to you because he started at absolute nothing. So that's a great comment. I really think it was a great comment there. Good moment for All Might. And generally, of course, it's like I really like to see Deku always admiring Kasha, because he's a little weird. I mean, because what Deku is admiring is this kind of self-sacrificing, heroic thing to never surrender, always fight to the end, always protect people and so on, right? Even if you get hurt, as Bakugo does later when he inflicts self-harm. So that was a really good scene to help Deku escape so they can win, right? Also, everything to win against the bad guys, and it's like, but that you also do, Deku. Yeah, but the thing is that I think the difference I would say is that Bakugo, he does it like mentally, right? He does it as a plan. He's like, I'm gonna enter this fight, and I'm not gonna surrender. I'm gonna do this, and this. Like for him, it's like it's a determination of this is how I will act. Where Deku is more reactive, right? Deku is more like when shit happens, it happens, and then it goes even more further than Bakugo never, because it's a typical shonen main hero, so he would never surrender and so on, right there. So Deku goes to that limit, and goes further than Kashan when he's like really into it. But Kashan always entered already with that mindset, and Deku, I would say, wants to have that mindset, right? He wants to have that mindset to always be that like action mode all the time, and that actually is a very weakness for Deku, right? Because while he has the typical, as I said, main hero shonen, like I have to fight and protect my friends and so on, and then I power up and so on, he can't really do it. Which is something I think a lot of people can relate to. He's very serious. I can do this. I think it's something I also feel when I playing games so with my friends and so sometimes, and I'm just like, I'm gonna do my best in the beginning. Like he doesn't go out full out in the beginning, right? So actually he's kind of weak against some bad guys because he can't like hurt them and so on. The first hour of the fight, has like wait, it's like should I? Yeah, but Kasha is always like he's always goes in for the actual combat, right? Full out there. So while Deku has a higher potential, Kashan is always like max potential all the time, and that's something usually is better to be. So yeah, that obviously what Deku is mainly, I would say, admiring. Not just fight stuff, but like that he can always have that mindset, right? That's the difference between them, primarily. Then of course Kasha's point is more about pride and so on. Yeah, and the confusion about why they have like Kurok suddenly and stuff like that. But I think also, as I said earlier, All Might is a good point. It's like, well, he leveled up very quickly now because he was a level 1 earlier. So anyways, also good fight scenes then. I think that especially when All Might punched him so he puked, like Kitty level, that was really great, really powerful, right? And that's kind of weird with his fight because All Might is clearly holding him back because he could like punch a building and just destroy it in one punch, so he can be like, he can obviously kill them. But at the same time, he's really, really hurting them, like a lot. So he's definitely way more, I want to say, like, he's definitely way more, harsher than the other, the other teachers, right? But still holding back. So it's like a very unique way to do it. It's like, I don't know, man. And of course, the comic said he almost, he can never walk again with the back thing, kinda right. It's like that scene kind of feels stuff, but that's kind of like comedic, painful scenes. I liked a lot there. It's like punching himself in the air, so he hit Deku in the back, and you feel that scene is like a controlled way for him. It's like, what should I do? This thing. And it's like, my back. It's like, it's like, okay, that doesn't feel like All Might actually could have, determined. Okay, I'm gonna do exactly this level and fly into him and so on. It felt more like a very reactive to do that. This probably works. It's like, I hurt him. So, but yeah, I think but I also say it's played for laugh. It's hard. It's like it's painful, but also played for laugh, right? Because it's kind of like All Might is crazy. So, it's really cute to see there. Then of course the best scene is Deku punches All Might. Of course, Deku goes into the classic thing, and it's a great scene too because it's very similar to when he saved All Might from Nomu and Shigaraki and so on, right? It's like coming near the same thing again. Leave Kasha alone! Yes, I love that. That was great, of course. Easily the best scene. And then after that, which kind of almost felt like this could be the last episode because they had this like, these people learned this. These people learned that they were useless. These people learned this thing. And then of course, it's like, here is the bad guy. So it's like Toga enters the world, like, I'm a bad guy. I'm evil. It's like, okay, the end. It's like, is this the last episode? But then next week we're gonna have the encounter, which is I think it's been good. This will be a really good part though. But I will say that, but I'm just gonna predict the last episode here. Then I think it's gonna be a little weird episode as a final because, or like a little week, I said, a week. That probably the first half is gonna be like filler comedy to school. Then it's gonna be like, okay, this is a really important cliffhanger scene now. The end. That's probably how it's gonna be, right? So I think it's gonna be like a lot of nothingness, and then we get the Shigaraki moment. Then it's gonna be like the end. Go and buy the manga, or wait till next year to get the 3. Yeah, that's probably how it's gonna end. So I think that's gonna be a little weird with it. Anyway, see you guys next week for the final episode. Have a great day.